You recommend the basic game or getting the added pack option? I'm pretty sure the added packs are solely DLC cosmetics, so that's 100% up to you, buddy. I don't think you really get anything like in-game, if I'm not mistaken. So, you know, if that's what you're looking for, then you might be disappointed. That almost worked. I played Disco Elysium. I did. Hey, Technique, how are you? Good to see you. Hello, hello. Yeah, I definitely played Disco Elysium. It's on my YouTube, if you want to check that out. With a bunch of other stuff. Thoughts videos, daily highlight reels, monthly highlight reels, unboxings, tons of playthroughs, all sorts of stuff. So, all over there if you're a YouTube person. We appreciate it. Let's drop you. Go get that delicious rainbow trout. Delicious. What else can we drop? Drop you. We can drop you. We can drop you. Was killing villagers again? What? Lies and slander, friendo. Lies and slander. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy. How is Verizon treating you as trending? It's going great, dude. Loving it. Been having a great time. Get into that end game. The Bam Bam with the 20 gift bomb. How are you, dude? Long timer, Mr. Bam Bam. Thank you very much for that, man. How have you been? How's life going? Can you swim? No, you're a vampire. Yeah, it's basically saying, like, can you get a tan? Yeah. No. Can't. You can get a tan. Once. That's just like, I have a superpower. I can stop bullet. One time. Look out! Generally doesn't end well. Boom. Put that shield away. Ain't no one got time for your shield. Golden jewelry. Awesome. How are we looking here? 8. Not bad. Not bad. If I can get 10 every farming trip, I am a happy potato. Oh, that is awesome. I have great appreciation for those that thank the gifter when they get a gifted sub. Thank you for that. I appreciate that again, Bam Bam. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Being polite makes the world go round, my friends. Yes, it does. I'm not sure how I feel about a massacre being a farming trip. Oh, don't worry, kid at heart. These humans are basically sheep. Yeah. What's golden jewelry for? Are you starting a new rap career? No, believe it or not. I mean, I could, but in this case, I'm melting them down for gold bars. And that basically lets me make the highest end gear. Yes, like many creatures, we need to cull the humans to prevent overpopulation. It's basically just science, and we're doing it for their own good. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Definitely want that. That's just stone? We don't need stone. Oh my. Look at this. Nuke. Hi, friends. Pop. I love how gold is top tier in games, but in reality, it's a pretty soft metal. Yeah, one of the reasons it's so pervasive is because it's the fact that people think that gold is rare and expensive, not that it's necessarily a strong metal. But no, you're absolutely right. It's always funny in games when it's like, yeah, first you get bronze armor and then silver and then gold. It's like, okay, gold armor would be terrible. like you could probably shoot a big arrow through gold armor. That's a terrible idea, and you're going to die. So, but hey, you know what? Whatever. It's gold armor, right? It's expensive. That's the point. It's clearly for inlays. There you go. Spells and stuff. This guy warps around, and it's super annoying. Oh god. Ah, now I have to kill you first. Woo! Stop shooting the horse. I'm just gonna kill you for that alone, for the record. Boom. Man, this has been a pretty great farming trip. 13 gold chains, 65 schematics. Yeah, dude, we'll take it. Chomp. Uh-oh. Getting a little low. All right. I think we're good to go back. We can also upgrade our amulet when we get back. Where's the best location for scourge stones? The best location for scourge stones is to warp up to the cursed forest. Go right here in the ancient village, kill everything in there and loot all the chests. Go over to here, kill everything and loot all the chests. That not only is going to get you, hopefully, some raw scourge stones, but then that will also give you almost all the materials you need, which is glass, crypt dust, and whetstones, which also drop up there, I believe, to then go back and make your own as well. So you can also stop by here on the way back, the Church of the Damned, because that also drops some really good stuff. Not only raw scourge stones, but also the other things you need to make more. Mm-hmm. Hey, Dub Live, good morning. You could do an upgraded thoughts video? I don't know. My opinion really hasn't changed on the game at all, to be honest. So I normally only do another thoughts video if something changes for me, and not really much has done that. I still think it's awesome. I still recommend it. Yeah. And everything I say in the thoughts video still stands, so. I'm kind of worried that this will be like Valheim, where everyone gets their fill during early access and then just kind of drops off before full release. Well, the thing is, Astrite Warrior, is that this is a single player game at heart, or light multiplayer if you want to talk about the PvP elements. So, especially with how much is here, people are going to get their fill. Like, that's just going to happen. And as it gets updated, you know, the company and how they decide to do the updates is going to determine if people come back or not. So, in the case of like Valheim, like, not a lot of people have returned to Valheim at all, because there's been almost no updates. There's going to be a big Mistland drop soon, though, for Valheim. And when that happens, I know I speak for many of us when I say that might be a good time to return to Valheim. So, if this company, which is, I don't remember the name of this company, but if this company decides to do big frequent patches, and they're Stunlock, thank you, and they do like big frequent patches with big content drops, then I think you'll see people continue to play this game for a long time. But if it's like Valheim, where they decide to take, you know, 6 months, a year plus off, or not work on it much at all, then you're not going to see a lot of people stick around. The way of the road, man. That's how it works now, and how it really kind of always works. But this game is fun. Like, this game is just fun. So if they keep giving us stuff to do and progress to make, like, I think people will start doing this, yeah. I have to respectfully disagree with you. I think this is a 4x4x4x4x4 game at its heart. Everything seems to be geared towards PvP. Okay, what in the hell does 4x4x4x4x4x4? What is that even referring to? Is that... But I will say that this game absolutely works very well as a PvP game. Like, it does, absolutely. Oh, wait. You're saying that the server... Well, no. You're saying that 4x4x4x4x4, so that'd be 4 times 5, 20. No, but you can have like 40 people on the server. You can actually have 60 people on the server. So, I mean, theoretically, it could be a 4x4x4. We're not doing this. But yeah, I mean, it... Jesus. I shot Shroud, dick. But this game absolutely has some very good developed PvP mechanics. There's a lot of Rust-style PvP mechanics in this game. But if you want to do it in PvP, I mean, I absolutely see it working. Like, it does work. People are having a great time doing PvP. But that doesn't mean that there isn't, like, significant single-player elements as well. You can have both. Why not both, right? Why not both? Kind of what they decided to, I think. This game is fun as a solo game. You don't even need to play with other people, let alone PvP. But yeah, dude. Okay. My horse lived through that? It's like in there. Nice. Let's go ahead and heal up. It's weird to me that we judge games in how many months will I play this terms. Well, I think that's only for some games. You know, I think it makes sense in games where there's not a defined end to the experience. Also, for early access games, I think it's a conversation you can have on if there will be enough to return to later. Like in this game, for instance, there's an entire continent, entire part of the game that rivals the size of the entire endgame area that we haven't even seen yet. So I'm assuming that's all new tech tiers, all new stuff, probably a whole new tier of weaponry, new bosses. So I mean, that's like this game's Mistrealm in Valheim. I know a lot of people want to go back to Valheim when the Mistrealms drop. So Mistlands. So you know, that kind of stuff. But that the conversation starts in earnest when you start considering the whole idea of early access. If a game comes out in early access and you play it all the way through, is it going to be good enough to play on release? That's the first question most people ask, because you're playing an unfinished game. So it's like, it makes sense that people are like, is this going to be good enough for me to come back to when it's actually done? Because there's a lot of games I've played in early access, which, to put it bluntly, have not been. There have been games where it's like, yeah, okay, I had some fun playing that, but I'm done with it. I don't need to play that again. I'm through. So, you know, think that's definitely a talk to have about a game when you're done with the early access portion of it. I miss demo discs. Oh yeah, dude. Demos are a lot different than early access in most cases. Very few companies do early access like demos. Demos are what's called a vertical slice. So the idea of a demo is that you're getting a slice of the finished product, and it's kind of like whetting your appetite to actually want to play the full product. So demos were not really like unfinished versions of the game. They were things that made you want to go spend money on the game. So it was kind of, they tried to put their best foot forward. Baldur's Gate 3 is a demo? It absolutely is not. That is 100% incorrect. In fact, Baldur's Gate 3 is an example of the opposite of a demo, where they make giant changes all the time based on player feedback, and the game is constantly changing, and it's not optimized, and like, yeah, that Baldur's Gate 3 is an example of not a demo. But it's a definition of early access. Yeah, it's a huge test bed for them. I mean, they just completely redid the user interface in their last major update, like completely. And they made it better based on player feedback, which is awesome. Like it's a great example of early access, but it is very much an example of early access. A demo is basically like if you had Doom, right? And they let you play the entire fully finished first level. That's a demo. It's a small little bit of the final product. That's a demo. That's why the whole term early access was coined, because it's not a demo, and they didn't want people to think that back in the day. There we go. It's semantics, comantics. I would say it's early access and demos is a pretty important difference. I would argue, at least. I would say it's a pretty important difference. But that's just me. Maybe it is just semantics to a lot of people. That's understandable. Okay. Get all this stuff away. Oh, man. I thought we'd be fine with these giant-ass bookshelves, and now we're filling up again. I will tell you what, chat. I will tell you what. All right, let's get those schematics. Got another 100. That down. I need some blurred. I wonder if there's a deer running around in here. Oh, deer. I would like to feast upon you, please. Up here. I could always just summon something. Ah. Oh, that didn't quite work, did it? Let's put our weapon away. 1%! Okay. Any plans on playing Battle Brothers down the road? Absolutely. That may be one of the games that I've had more recommendations on than any other. Like Battle Brothers, it looks exactly like the kind of game I would like. It looks exactly like the kind of game I like to play. Yeah, I definitely plan on playing Battle Brothers at some point. I don't know when, but I definitely plan to. I know that it's one of those games that I know if I start playing it, I'm probably quickly going to become addicted to it. So I'm kind of like keeping it in my back pocket for a time when things really open up. But in the near future, I want to play... we're going to be doing Swan Song soon. As soon as I'm done with V Rising, we're doing Swan Song. We're going to be doing a little bit of Sniper Elite 5. I don't know how much more. Or I don't know how much I'm going to do. Depends on if I like it. Keplerth. We're going to be doing Keplerth soon. That hits 1.0. That should be fun. Yeah. And then we're going to have... oh, not here. We're going to have time for like a big game. And I don't know if I want to do Xenoblade Chronicles 1. Because we're going to try Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Or if I want to try maybe sneaking in Dragon Age Origin. Because I've been... What's up, Kleinix? Need something, bud? What's this? Oh, some acorns! Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. I've actually... I don't think I've ever seen these. You just put them down? Yeah, thanks, man. I don't think I've ever seen acorns in this game. Wow, look at that. Yeah, you just put them down wherever you want. Look at that. Oh, cool. But yeah, that's what we're looking at right now. Are you going to play Diablo Immortal? No plans for Diablo Immortal. No. Yeah, I've played Dragon Age Origins at least once on stream, maybe a couple times. But it was before I had a YouTube. It was before I had a YouTube. Oh, really? Technique says I would wait for a patch before starting Swan Song? Really? Is it that bad? Is it not, like, there's a pretty big bug in Swan Song and it made me have to pause my gameplay until they fix it. Oh. Really? Technique, if you don't mind, as in as spoiler free as possible, like, what happened? Like your save game bugged, or there was a patch already for Swan Song that made you restart? Well, content that is only available with a restart? Oh, dude. Oh, man. That is horrible. Well, that's too bad. Well, I mean, we do have Cohh in a couple days. We could maybe do Cohh first. I heard some people have said that Swan Song has been pretty good for them. So maybe not everyone gets the bug. I've also heard people say that Swan Song is a huge step back for the company that made the console. As somebody earlier said, are you worried about playing Swan Song with bad reviews? Not really. I mean, I will always try a game regardless of if people tell me it's good or bad, especially if I want to. So, like, I'm not... I mean, it sucks that, you know, people aren't raving about it. That's always better, but I'll still give it a try. Sure. There were a lot of people that didn't like the council. I thought the council was great. I really enjoyed the council. I thought it was super cool. So, I mean, you know, there's that. I thought the council was fantastic. There's an NPC that bugged, and I can't continue the story without failing 3 parts of it. He just says the same thing over and over. Oh, that's the kind of bug that would drive me crazy. So, like, you go to complete a quest, and a bunch of others fail, and you can't do anything about it, and oh, man. That sucks, dude. Yeah, maybe we'll let that pass. Distinguished sofa. Oh my. And we're starting to get the good stuff. What's this? Furniture. Ooh. Ooh. It takes a gold ingot. Oh my god, dude. But oh, it looks so good. Oh my god, it looks so good. I want to sit on that sofa. I want to sleep on it. So expensive. Oh, Lord. They're aware of it and said they will fix it? Okay, cool. Maybe we'll give that one some time. Maybe we'll give that one some time. Appreciate the heads up there, Technique. Thank you. So maybe in that case, we'll do Cohh next. Because that one, we did a little bit of the early... I played enough Cohh to know that I wanted to do like a full run of it. So what is going on here? Has it been like this the whole time? Nobody saw that. Nobody. That was a bug. That was a bug, chat. Nobody saw that, right? Is there anyone watching this stream? There's no one watching this stream, right? We're good? We're good.